What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And for today's video guys, I have several quite interesting news. First of all, I will show you the link to the interview of Scott Traudt, and I have to admit that this information is quite amazing and it is very inspiring for MMTLP community. On top of that, I will show you that FINRA lied in their FAQ section, where they stated that there is only 2.65 million short positions that are still opened on the next bridge hydrocarbons shares. And at the end of this video, I will show you that today is the day of the hearings of another lawsuit that was filed not so long ago. And guys, before we dive deep into all of this, please hit the like button for YouTube algorithm and drop me a line in the comment section for whatever reasons you want. And let's start with this news. You know that just several days ago, it was an announcement that Scott Traudt will be featured guest on Red America First podcast. And this event happened just yesterday on September 19th. And I have to say that a lot of people were anticipated this event because Scott is extremely active person in our community right now. And he filed, in my opinion, one of the most promising lawsuits against the wrongdoers. And he's still trying to find more information in regards to this issue, and he is, as already mentioned, extremely active in our case. And guys, for now we have this recording. First of all, I want to show you the Twitter account of Busy Brands. He reposted the tweet that was published by Jen Capella, and Jen wrote, "The MMTLP community is so incredibly blessed to have the brilliant minds of Scott Traudt and Marcus fighting on our behalf. Both of these gentlemen represent our community with the highest level of integrity, intelligence, and the respect of everyone. Scott and Marcus." And she refers to her own tweet that she wrote just a couple of hours ago. And here is the link on the YouTube video with this interview. And here you can see Scott himself. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to watch this video entirely, because it is quite a long video, almost 3 hours long. But for now, I can assure you that this video is definitely worth your attention, because Scott is a very inspiring person, and his point of view is extremely interesting for MMTLP shareholders. And I think because of his quite unique point of view, he can achieve an amazing results. This is just my 2 cents, but I'm pretty sure about this. That is why, guys, I highly encourage you to watch this video. You can find this video on John Ramber YouTube account, and definitely hit the like button and follow Scott's Twitter account. By the way, about his Twitter account, just several hours ago he wrote a couple of tweets that should help us to receive more sensitive information for the wrongdoers. So, he wrote this: "If you were with Schwab or TD Ameritrade and you had orders on December the 8th of 2022 that were marked too late to cancel in MMTLP, please DM me as soon as possible with a screenshot of your trade with date and timestamp. 2. Your full name and address. This will be used in Friday's filing. 3. Any communications with TD Ameritrade or Schwab stating they would or wouldn't honor this trade. And 4. An estimate of your losses by TD Ameritrade or Schwab not executing the trade. It should be simple math such as share count multiplied by the price of order, but there may be other factors to consider." And guys, if you have this information, and I know that, for example, Timeless Team had an order, had a limit order with a price of $200,000, and he had 1,000 shares for this order, and the entire amount is about $200 million that should be paid for these shares. It is mind-blowing, and Scott is trying to push his case through the lie of Schwab and TD Ameritrade. On top of that, guys, he also wrote this tweet. He said, "More homework for all of us dirty little animals in MMTLP." And guys, I like his style very much because it makes me laugh. But let me quote further. 1. If TD Ameritrade or Schwab has ever told you they don't keep records past a certain date or deleted any correspondence from you or trade records, and these deletions happened less than 3 years after the communications were made or a record was created, please DM me with the statements. 2. If they sent you any corporate policy statements saying they were doing it and why, send those too. 3. If you lost money because of a trading failure or of any kind that may have been related to them screwing up your account information, especially in AMC, GME and MMTLP, please do the math and DM me. And guys, take a look right here. He is mentioning GME and AMC stocks, and I told you multiple times that the problem of illegal actions is not related to MMTLP stock in particular. It is related to the entire stock market, and that is why, guys, AMC and GME communities are extremely active as well, and they have much more participants in it. That is why, guys, we have to unite not only inside our community, but we have to unite with AMC and GME communities as well. And guys, I know that some of you might be active in both of these communities and basically in all three of them. That is why, if you have any access to these communities, if you are a part of these communities, please ask them to join our case as well, and please send this tweet to these communities as well. So, and let me show you another due diligence that was made by RareDD, and I have to say that it is pure evidence of the lie of FINRA that they made in FAQ about a year and a half ago. In March of 2023, if I remember it correct, they published for the first time the FAQ section related to MMTLP and Next Bridge Hydrocarbons saga. And in this FAQ, they stated that MMTLP had just 2.65 million shares shorted when the spin-off to Next Bridge Hydrocarbons happened. And guys, take a look what did RareDD write. Why would FINRA make the claim that the existing short interest in MMTLP was just 2.65 million, when they know the lack of the ability to track all short interest? FINRA reports short interest based on the data it collects from within its jurisdiction, but it cannot fully track offshore short selling. This creates a discrepancy between reported short interest and the true market conditions, which can harm the market by reducing transparency and increasing the risk of manipulation. Also, over 9.5 million of the 13.6 million volume in MMTLP on December the 8th of 2022 was short. We know the arguments concerning how this can be interpreted, but it seems pretty clear that someone knew they could short all they wanted on December the 8th without fear of position close only trading resuming on December the 9th and December the 12th, also known as insider trading. Even if we ignore the volume on December the 8th, Next Bridge Hydrocarbons shared that they've been solicited by representatives of short sellers for significantly more than the 2.65 million shares. Why hasn't any of this resulted in share count at the brokerages that are under FINRA's jurisdiction? And I have to say that with this information, potentially that someone out of 105 broker-dealers knew about the so-called safe territory when they can short MMTLP shares to oblivion right before the MMTLP was halted. And this is the evidence of the insider trading. And guys, let me remind you that this is an extremely severe violation of US securities laws. And it should be a huge fines for these actions to the wrongdoers, and it might be even real sentences in prison. That is why, guys, this investigation should be pushed forward, and we have to do our best in order to make it happen. On top of that, guys, for now we have, as I already mentioned, several lawsuits, and all of these lawsuits are trying to resolve just a part of the issue, and some of them are acting as a Traudt lawsuit, and Scott is trying to resume 2 days of trading. And for example, another lawsuit is pointing to completely different issue, and we have an update for this lawsuit. So, Meta News wrote this 7 hours ago. Next British hydrocarbons hearing against TradeStation is set for September 20th at 10 AM. And guys, by the time this video is published, I think it will be much later than 10 AM of September the 20th. But nevertheless, the information from these hearings might be published after this Zoom call, and definitely I will do my best in order to show you the results of these hearings. So let me show you this notice of hearing. Please take notice that an oral hearing of petitioners verified Rule 202 petition has been set for September 20th, 2024 at 10 AM. The hearing will be held via Zoom, and the court has set aside 1 hour for this hearing. The Zoom link to join the hearing will be sent to all counsel by the court administrator on the day of the hearing. And as you can see, the petitioner of this lawsuit is Next British Hydrocarbons, and the respondent is TradeStation Securities. And let me remind you that this case was filed because of the lack of shares that TradeStation stated about a year ago, that they couldn't cover all of the short positions with the actual shares. And we have to definitely keep an eye on these hearings as well, and I will do my best in order to show you the results of this Zoom call. And guys, let me tell you my personal story. I have a wife and 2 children aged 11 and 15, as well as a small dog. After 30 years of living in Russia near the Baikal Lake, we decided to move. Now we reside in Serbia. Although I don't own any MMTLP shares, I invest a lot of time creating daily MMTLP videos. I have been doing this every day without days off and holidays for more than 1.5 years. Now I wish to buy back this time from my family, from my children. We've agreed that I will ask the MMTLP community to support me, and I will give all the money to the children. Therefore, if you believe that I am providing useful content for you and wish to support me, you can join my Patreon account. For $5 a month, I will add your name to my list of supporters if you wish. Thank you in advance. The link you can find in the description below. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up.